Good evening, adventurers. How are we doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are things? That's an interesting echo. Where's that coming from? Hello? Hello? Echo. 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 Oh, there we go. It's gone now. Ha-ha! I was listening to the wrong thing. Hello, how are we? Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Thursday, another day. Hello, Sam, how are we? How are we? Oh, how have you been since Monday? How's things been? I've been flat out at work, so yay, and I'm absolutely shattered. So we'll see how it goes tonight. Good evening, both the L26 lot checking tonight. Lovely to see you both. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello to Kit and Nathan. Hello to everybody else who's kicking around in the background. If you like what you see on this channel, why not give us a follow? Hell's bells, it costs you nothing. And if you happen to have Prime, I'll take your Jeff Bezos bucks off you. Absolutely happy to do so. Good evening, Joe. How are you? How are you? Now my audio seems very loud. How's the music for you guys? Seems okay-ish. A little bit loud again. Touch on the loud side. Nathan, 450 plus pips. What do you call them? Studs. There we go. For watching. 5-whole stream streak. How wonderful. Touch louder than you are for me, says Joe. Oh, thank you very much. And Kit, thank you very much for your 49-month subscription, you absolute darling. Hello, joining you from my Shakti mat because my back is sore from work. Well, do you know what? I'm glad you've got the Shakti mat. Oh, hello.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Get your hand off my penis!
Quite right, too. I'm glad you're enjoying your Shakti mat. I probably need to get something from this chair because my back has been absolute agony all day. My lumbar is really tight at the moment. So no doubt once I've done here, there'll be half an hour of lying on that purple cylinder thing. See if it will ease off before bed. Evening, Edward. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, Thursday. Off to Google Shakti mats. I wish I don't have the link here. The original Shakti mat is these things here. Hey, Drossi, how are you, my friend? I actually managed to tune in at the beginning for a change. Hope all is well over there. We are. How are you? Are you still off? Are you at work? What are you up to? Shakti mats are amazing things. They really are. Designed to, much like a bed of nails, designed to stimulate all the pressure points in your back. Still looking for a job? Oh, are you out of a job? I didn't realise. Pointy acupressure mats, yeah, they're absolutely amazing. I didn't know you'd moved on from your last one. My apologies for not knowing. Like grown-ups bubble wrap. No. Like a grown-up, very sharp, pointy mat thing. It's great. Meta gave me good severance at least. Oh well, that's something. I'm sorry to hear you're out. So you're out. Nathan's in. Nathan just got his new job. Starts on Monday after 9 months. So hooray! I hope you don't take 9 months to find a job. But I'm sure somebody in your line of work will have no problem whatsoever recouping into a new job straight away. Hope that doesn't put any kiboshes on coming over for FFS6, of course. Evening, Steve. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, also, Joe, the great thing about the Shakti mats is you get up and you have lots of little red dimple marks all over your back, and it's cool. or your front, or your legs, or whatever. It's all well. I just bought my plane ticket today, actually. Oh, nice, nice. When are you flying into England, then? Because we'll be down on Thursday. I think we come down Thursday day, so we'll be in London Thursday night. Yeah, that's all looking good. Okay. Waited slightly too long. It was 77 more expensive than I bought it. Oh no! Oh no! More like the beaded car seat mats of the 80s. Then, even worse, Joe. I mean, if you can imagine acupuncture, literally like that, somebody sticking a large amount of needles in you. Yeah, I'll be in London most of that week. Oh, fantastic, fantastic, good. So we maybe catch up on Thursday then. Because unfortunately we're off to. Oh, we could catch up on Friday as well, but we're off to the theatre on Friday night and not to the Bureau because it's the only night we could get tickets for this particular play. And it's like a limited run of 6 or 8 weeks, so we had to absolutely just take what we could get, basically. So yeah, right. You mentioned that you would see it. Yeah, I will drop you a message over the weekend. I promise. The last week I've been so busy trying to get Matt Baton's last game book finished and back to him, which I did last night. Although I didn't complete. I got all the major stuff done. I just didn't get the full playthrough done, which I found frustrating because life has been a bit of a pain this last week. So I'm hoping to finish that off over the weekend. Although we're off to see John Robertson tomorrow night for Darkroom. But I don't think I've got anything on Saturday. I don't think. We've got Sleuth Along a Murder She Wrote on Monday. That's great fun. So we're looking forward to that as well. It was really, I think just Lindsay and I are going to go this year. I think Jason wasn't that. But he is so funny. He is so funny. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Jono plays, well, he's already sold out Friday, Saturday and Sunday. The 10 p.m. performances. He's almost sold out Monday. He's got extra performances at 11:30 on Friday and Saturday at the moment. He may already have them booked for Sunday coming. Normally, by the second week of the Fringe, he has like extra shows on. Extra shows. Sometimes he's doing 3 shows a night at the moment. Plus, he's got his stand-up comedy at 7 o'clock in the evening as well. Oh, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. I'm trying to work out whether it's time to dig out some photographs of Jason over the last 10 years, just to remind John how old he is and how much Jason has grown over the last 10 years. You really need to see his other shows. Yeah, his stand-up stuff's good. It just depends. He keeps changing it. So, well, I say he keeps changing it, but it's pretty much the same extension of what Nathan and Kit and I saw at UK Games Expo last year, which is his improv stand-up, where he sings a load of songs on the ukulele and then just rants at people in the audience. It's good fun. Oh yes, you did. You went to see it in Chester a few months back as well. Was that the new one, Nathan? Is that what's he call himself? Computer Boy or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, it was hilarious. I hope don't end up like me at Southport and end up running up and down the audience seating 4 sodding times to get prices. No, I liked the one that he did recently at PAX, where he went to somebody. Congratulations, you've won 13 DVDs for the PS3 of this exact same game. And the guy came up and collected them, and he says, "And you have won the discs," and gave the disc to somebody else. Oh yeah, John Robertson Plays the Audience was the last one. His new one is. I should know this because I bloody had it earlier. 2 seconds. Checking. No, don't go there. Go there. No, don't go there. Don't go there. Go there. Go there. Come here, Jono. Yes, I want that. Thank you. You can get past that. Really, sir? I don't think so. Why? Click on the right page up to help. Darkroom. That's annoying because he had it listed earlier. Excitable Boy. There we go. Stand-up show, Excitable Boy. So that's on. That's in the Free Fringe at 7 p.m. Pay what you want. At 7 p.m. weekdays. Yeah. It's usually FIFA because those games are cheapest chips. Yes, it actually probably was. It probably was 15 copies of FIFA 2020 on the PS3. Video game boxes with no disc is like he saw into the future. Yeah, it's just doing Sony's job for him. But then he's been doing things like that for years. So you would get you have won this can of beans, but just the beans. And he'd put the beans in a bag and he had to walk around with a bag dripping beans juice everywhere. Jason won one of those one year. I don't think I've moved all my photographs, so I'm struggling to actually have any accessible, so I must go through the drive before tomorrow night. So that's something to do tomorrow evening before I leave. Anyway, it's Thursday. We're here for a game book. It's part 5 of Talisman of Death by Jamie Thompson and Mark Smith, the 11th book in the Fighting Fantasy series. We have died 2 or 3 times, but we're getting there. So pretty much, we're pretty much exactly where we were last time. We're slightly ahead, I think, of where we were last time. Take some slightly different routes. We've killed, of course. We used the scroll. Now, if anybody did or did not see Steve's meme, which was absolutely hilarious. Was that on Facebook? Did you put it in Discord? I can't remember now. Did that go in Discord? Yes, it did. So we have our very first meme. An agonizing scroll of doom, but not for me. Oh, absolutely love that. Yes, there is. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, there is a picture of Jay with bag of beans when he was younger. So there's our meme from Monday. It was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely loved it. So we killed her, which left me wondering how close to the end are we. We may be mere minutes away, which is worrying because I haven't got a second book lined up. But I'm sure I can grab something off the shelf, and we can have a go. So where did we leave ourselves? We left ourselves. Noticing that the ring... yeah, that's right. I remember said you go and check the body again before we left. I did see it in Discord, but I thought to catch up on the VODs, so the joke sailed totally over my head. Sorry. Kit, absolutely not a problem. No, not a problem. You know that. Absolutely fine. All you need to know is that we got round and we killed Horkana, and with our scroll, and we took off a massive amount of hit on her. She only had like 6 life points left, and we managed to dispatch her very quickly, which was fantastic, which left us at the point that we are now, which is basically to say that we notice that her ring and Horkana's finger is glowing with a green light as her wounds close up, so quickly we take it off before she comes fully back to life. Place it on her own finger. It's a ring of regeneration. We regain 6 stamina points. Will you now try to leave through the double doors or search the inner sanctum? And that's where we left ourselves. So I will move over to here, and you can see that we managed to get it down to 6, as opposed to last time, where she was like 20 or something like that. And our skill is 11, our stamina is at 17, our luck is at 9. We've still got 9 meals, and we've got the Jade Rose, and the Talisman of Death is back in our possession. We've got Potion of Stamina, the Ring of Regen, 5 torches, the All Mother Chainmail. Oh, that's +1 skill. Did I note that down? I don't know where we are on a skill. That's the problem. I should have added these things in. I think we were right in that we dropped 2 skill levels, but we gained them back again by having the chainmail and the ring. Scroll of Agonizing Doom. Technically, we've now used that because it was a one shot. So sadly, we don't have that anymore. And then that's a couple of bits of information that we gathered along the way. So, Inner Sanctum. Every woman, every man, join the Talisman of Death. Stand up, stand up. Hey, Steve, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. If you can, yes. We're at max skill, so it did include both the skull ring and chainmail. Yeah, yes, that's right. That's right. Thank you for reminding me, Edward. Well done. Perfect. So, following on from Ken's stream, I had to listen to some Jimmy Nail earlier. Oh, excellent. Good. He just wasn't quite getting it, was he, yesterday? Never mind. He wasn't quite getting that there were, she's lying and so on and so forth. But hey, we got it. We got it. So that's Kit and Edward both wanted to go towards the Inner Sanctum. Anyone want to do anything else? So we've got leave or search the Inner Sanctum. So L or I for Inner Sanctum, and so far 2 for Inner Sanctum. It's always good listening to a bit Jimmy now. Nathan would like the Inner Sanctum as well. I have been doing a real mixed bag of stuff this week, to be honest. Just whatever's been taking my fancy. I went through because we have we've got Spotify with 2 accounts, two users. Jason has one, and Lindsay and I have the other. Now, 9 times out of 10, Lindsay's using it, so I generally end up just listening to stuff on YouTube. And somebody had posted a Bros Push playlist, which included all of the remixes and stuff. So it was like 30 tracks, like 5 I Quits and 5 Drop the Boys and all the different. It's been fantastic. Absolutely loved it. Will I do Nathan and Brother Beyond? No, I won't. Sorry. You're fine, Joe. You're fine. Yes, the inner sanctum. That's where we're heading for. So everybody like to go to the Inner Sanctum. But also on top of that, I did. I found an interesting 90s playlist, which had a right old mixture of Britpop and stuff. And that was really good. And off the back of that, I ended up dipping into some modern ska in the form of Random Hand, of course, plus Popes of Chillytown and a couple of other bits of it. So yes, more Nathan's New and popular music. I'm all for more Nathan's and popular music. I just don't like that particular Nathan for the bizarrest reasons. It's just never really worked with me. Anyway, 137 is where we're off to for our first point of contact tonight to find out what the heck is going on in the Inner Sanctum. You begin rummaging through the trappings of the temple. You feel a tingling sensation in your finger, followed by sharp pain. Looking at your hand, you see that Horkana's ring is shrinking. You try to pull it off, but it is too late. You can only watch as the ring constricts to a solid ball and severs your finger. Bugger. Lose 1 skill and 2 stamina points. Flippin' heck, man. You can feel the dreadful malice of the goddess directed against you, and you decide to try the doors. Oh dear. No, bloody finger, actually. Yeah, never mind. Right. The doors open easily. It seems the magic has faded now that Horkana is truly dead. The thieves have been spying on you through the keyhole. Scarface says, "The door was locked, we couldn't get in." He leads the way back up to the skylight. If you still have Horkana's ring, you feel it grow cold, and see that it is tarnished to a dull grey metal. Its magic only works within the Inner Sanctum. Oh, balls. So if we'd left, we would have been fine. I hope it isn't one of the sweary fingers. Yeah. Take that. Just to go, oh look, I'm Spider-Man. I would imagine it's that or your pinky, one of those two. Yeah, so as you reach the top, it's a magic only works in the inner sanctum. Suddenly the alarm bell tolls loudly, and as you reach the top landing, a group of warrior women appear on the stairs behind you in hot pursuit. Imagine if they're in hot pants, and they'd be in hot pursuit. Ooh, interesting. Anyway, you all run for the rope dangling from the skylight, and as you reach it, you sense a movement at your side and dodge the murderous thrust of Bloodheart's dagger just in time. Before he can strike again, the warrior women let loose a volley of crossbow bolts. Bloodheart's body is peppered with quarrels, shielding you as you climb the rope. Leaving the stricken Bloodheart to his fate, the remaining thieves jump agilely from the temple roof onto the roof of a nearby house. You will have to jump too. Roll 2 dice. If the total is less than or equal to your skill score, turn to 163. If it is greater than your skill score, turn to 56. So, 2 dice. What's our skill? 10. Oh. Ouch. Oh, you are joking. Can we use luck to re-roll? Using luck in battles. Escaping. Luck. Yeah, no, okay. Skill. It doesn't say. No, it doesn't say. Oh well. So the answer is more than, which means 56. You fly through the air, but not far enough. You slam into the side of the building with bone-shattering force and plummet to the street below. Luck has not deserted you completely, for you land in a stinking pile of refuse, which breaks your fall a little. Lose 3 stamina points. If you were still alive and drag yourself off down an alleyway which leads towards the safe house, near the safe house, you pause to rest before leaving the city. Turn to 235. As you catch your breath, 3 shadows appear on the road before you. Looking up, you see Tritchev and Cassandra with a hideous squid-like creature hovering in the air between them. One of the squid's tentacles is curled loosely around Cassandra's waist. We meet again, says Tritchev. Young Lord Min tells me you have been successful. Congratulations, you have done us a favour. Now, you'll be glad your peril is over. We are taking the talisman. Grimly, you draw your sword. I see, says Tritchev. Then let me introduce Thorm. He continues, gesturing towards the squid-like monster. Its form dissolves and becomes the man with the gold earring and flowering grey robes you saw, producing flowers out of the air for the crowds. He is a master of illusion. Yeah, we're just covered in shit. Oh, Kit. At that moment, a huge and ugly troll appears from within the safe house. Here is Harg, says Thorm. Harg raises a huge hammer ready to strike you. Is he real, or is he one of Thorm's illusions? If you attack the troll, turn to 45. If you allow his hammer to strike you, turn to 141. Here is indeed the ugly troll. And Thorm. So, bear in mind, our stamina's at 12. Technically, we're not in a fight, so if you want to... What do we need? 6. So we could regain 4 by eating a provision or an apple. So it'd take us back up to 16. Should we do that? Should we grab it? As we're debating what to do, should we just stand there and let it... I mean, well, we could attack the troll or allow his hammer to strike us. Now, if we could let him strike us, we could eat some food at the same time and go, hey, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Lovely Greg sausage roll, this. Oh, look, a hammer. Edward would like some food. Anybody else? I will allow you to get some food now. Because it says you can have food at any time as long as you're not in the middle of a battle. And we are not in the middle of a battle. There we go. Lovely. Right. So, we've got some of that. Now, if our skill is currently down to 10, our chainmail should kick in. Yeah? So technically, we should be at 10 plus 1. Yeah? I'm just saying. I think. Because why not? So what we're going to do? What we're going to do? Are we going to let him attack us? Are we going to attack the troll or allow his hammer to strike you? A to attack or L to let, I guess. What's his name is a master of illusion. Is the troll real, do you think? Exactly. That is exactly the question. Steve would like to leave it. Leave it. Allow his hammer to strike you. Let him strike us. Or attack. Let it hit. Let it hit. So it's 2, it's 3. Excellent. 4. Lovely, lovely. Cool. Let's go with that then. So we're going to let the hammer strike us. 141. Hark disappears before the hammer lands. Very good, says Thorn. Now, what about this? Turn to 171. Well, I don't know. What about what? While Chuchev draws his sword, Thorn points at you. From his finger, a ball of multicoloured fire flies towards you. Will you try to avoid the fireball by running at Chuchev, or hold your ground? Ooh. Steve's a bit late on the attack, but never mind. Now's your chance, if you wish. Do you wish to run at Chuchev, or hold your ground? R to run, H to hold. Run, says Edward. Run, says Nathan. Run like Snow Patrol and Leona Lewis. What's Joe doing? Sitting. Or holding her ground. Whereas Joe going, I'm sleepy. Or S for Shakti. Oh, stand and let him deliver. I see. Right, well, we're 4 to 1, I'm afraid. So we're going to run Chuchev, 244. Oh, okay. The fireball bursts behind you, but a burning pain sears your back and you smell charred cloth. Lose 3 stamina points. Ow. If you're still alive, you press home your attack on Chuchev, turn to 265. Who surely also must have been burnt by the fireball. Surely. Okay, so Chuchev's bastard sword, almost as long as you, hums through the air as he parries your first attack with the agility of a cat. The black cloak he wears makes it difficult for you to tell exactly where he is. Cassandra and Thorm, looking confident, stand back to watch. You fight Chuchev. Chuchev has a skill of 10 and a stamina of 12. Which means we are pretty evenly balanced. I mean, we've got +1 on skill. So there's that. Right, now then. Colours. What did we have the other day? Can anybody remember? Was it purple and... Was it purple and blue? And green and white? Was that the colours? Is that what we had the other day? I'll tell you what. Let's get some new colours for tonight then. So, first 2 colours, please, for us. I should have made a note of it. That's my bad. Hey, we get a chance to choose new colours, so that's nice. If you've enjoyed that, that's me. I always go purple. Yeah. Green and blue. Oh no. So we've got purple and green and blue are optioned for the first up. Make a decision amongst those 3 colours. Or somebody else choose purple and white. Well, so purple is going to take that, and white comes down to here. So purple is for sure our first colour. Purple and green. Well, therefore, so green is our second colour. So should we then just do blue and white for them? So we'll go purple and green, and they can be blue and white. Cool. All right then. So these ones can go off to the side for now. So us first, them second. Everything locked and ready to go. Let's see how we do. Chuchev, a skill of 10. We have a skill of 11 with our All-Mother Chainmail. There's nothing else to give us. Oh, actually, there's something we don't have anymore, along with one of our fingers. We don't have that anymore. Right, let's go. For us, that's 5. 6, if you will. Oh, there we go. 4, 9. Ouch. So that's 2 off us. Not so great. Not a great start. 5, 7, 8 for us. 7 for them. That's 2 points off them. Long may it continue. 2, 4, not great. 4, well, we've lost that one already. Oh, good lord. Oh, double 1, wow. Yeah. Eight. Christ on the bike. Yeah, we've got the wrong dice, people. 10. 6. Good. 6. 7. 10. 5. 4. 10, 11. That's a win for double 1 for us. Excellent. High numbers again, please. 3. So that's 10 for us. 5. 8. 7. 1. Oh, we slip and accidentally hit our stamina potion, taking us back up to 18. Oh dear, don't know how that happened. That was a shame. It inadvertently broke and covered us in it, so it worked. 5, 10, 11 for us. 7. Oh, actually, we didn't need to. There we go. We can be at 1 again. I may reverse this in a minute, depending on what happens next. But they're dead. We've killed Chuchev. He's dead. Hooray! He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Oh. I should read the book. After your first successful attack on him, turn to 301. As soon as you wound Chuchev, you notice Thorn gesture. Well, yeah, maybe a little preemptive. Chuchev becomes invisible. As you start back in surprise, Cassandra is upon you, her sword darting at you. Chuchev reappears behind you, raising his sword to strike, and Thorm is gesturing again. You feel threatened from all sides, and you are hard-pressed to defend yourself. Do you wish to call upon a god for aid? We're outside, we're not in a temple. We can call on our gods for aid. Or do you think you can triumph by the skill of your own hand? Well, I think the answer to that is no. So that's not strictly true. So that was 10. Let us call on our god. 3:30. So we say, All Mother, Nature herself, preserve me. Because that's what we've been told to say. As long as we're not in the church or consecrated ground. Which god will you call upon? Avatar the One, Life Spirit, Rochford, god of the Paladins, or Rocheval, god of the Paladins, the All Mother, or Fate? It's going to be the All Mother, isn't it? Has to be the All Mother. It's the only one we know. So let's call on the All Mother, 248. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, Granby, eternal life by your side. Rochford, got the cuddly toys and fog lights. Oh, yes. I tried to make a joke about it being Rochford, but it wasn't. And it's also not Avatar the One, the Last Airbender either. Because he wasn't very good, was he? The All Mother, 248. Ha ha ha! Is he bringing his cuddly toy? Exactly. You were swept up in the talons of a great white eagle. Whoosh. Hold on. There we go. Mummy! Damn it, slow typing. Your assailants are soon specks below you on the street. Rising high above the rooftops, you look to the southeast and see, far away, a mountain on top of a large plateau. A voice speaks inside of your head, the voice of the All-Mother. That is Mount Starreach, your goal. At its summit lies the portal that will take you back to your own world. For a moment it seems the eagle will bear you to the mountain, but the talisman seems to weigh like a ball of lead around your neck, and the eagle is forced to land in a deserted street, or a deserted alley of Shore Street. Before you can thank it, it takes to the air again and is soon soaring far above the city. Are you wearing magical chainmail? If you are, turn to 375. Well, guess what? We are. We are wearing the All-Mother chainmail. So 375. 375 and 385. National Radio Orb. What? Are you wearing magical chainmail? If you are, turn to 375. 375. Shore Street is an extension of Moorgate. The road leading to the arch through which you entered the city. The market day crowds are thronging the streets, and you look around nervously. Will you hasten down Shore Street to the Moorgate Arch, lie low in an alley until evening, or, if you had dinner with a sage, ask the way to the cemetery? Well, we did have dinner with a sage, and I think we should ask our way to the cemetery, unless somebody else would like to make an option, another choice. So, M for Moorgate Arch. L, to lie low in an alleyway until dark. Or C, to ask the way to the cemetery, having had dinner with the sage. Aren't these underground stations? Moorgate is, yes. Shore Street, Moorgate. Nathan would be the one to tell you. Cemetery, lay low. Steve may have missed an episode to wonder why we're laying low, why we want to lay low, why we don't want to go, why we want to get normal. Did you see the episode with the sage? Were you here for the episode with the sage? Because all of the sage's people are manning the streets during market day, and for the 3 days after. So it is market day, and so we should get safe passage out of the city if we go to the cemetery. So that's 3 for the cemetery, 1 to lay low. Lilo. Corbin Dallas, multipass. Cemetery. You don't think so? There we go. Right, there we go. There's a 5th for cemetery. So we will go to the cemetery on 261. I'll tell you what. Get more out of this than I thought we would. It's our old friend Aang, the Last Airbender. There he is. You stop a passing student who directs you to the cemetery. You run down Pallbearers Row, anxious to escape from the city. As you approach the cemetery, an ox cart returning from the market loses his wheel and overturns, almost blocking the road. You run for the gap between it and the cemetery wall, but it is blocked by a man with a shaven head. He wears baggy scarlet trousers which end just below the knee and a loose scarlet jacket tied with a black cotton belt. On his forehead is a tattoo of a scarlet praying mantis. He doesn't seem inclined to let you pass. Will you ask him politely to let you through, tell him to get out of your way, or just attack him? So ask, P for politely ask, T to tell him, or A to attack him. PTA, the Parent Teachers Association. Politely tell, attack. If you need a new password this week, those are your words. Politely tell and attack. Remember to add letters, numbers, and special characters to your choosing, making a safe and secure password. Politeness costs nothing. Exactly. Politely ask. Attack politely, says Steve. Politely ask, says Edward. Politely, says Nathan. Like in Blackadder. Excuse me, mister. Bonk. Joe's going for politely as well. Excellent. Fantastic. Cool. Right, in which case then let us ask politely to let us through. 338. Will he? Won't he? Let's find out. He does not let you pass. Will you step aside and invite him to pass first? Or ask him less politely to move out of your way? So I to invite, or T to tell him to get out of the way. IT, information technology. Of course he won't, yes. He's a bit stubborn. Stubborn old airbender. Invite him, says Steve. Excellent. Yeah. Well, again, politeness costs nothing. Why not try for a second time? My father, for all his foibles, when he did martial arts, he did a form of Malaysian martial arts, which was technically banned, which meant that could disable somebody within 3, 5, or 7 moves, and you would give them 2 opportunities to back off. You'd ask them politely twice to back off, and if they didn't, then you just attack. And he could disarm you in 3 moves. I could take you out in 3 moves, actually, if you really, nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. Invite, tell, invite. We can do that weird, awkward dance where you keep going the same way as each other. I'm sorry. To your left. No, sorry. I thought you were coming to my. Well, if I go this. Oh, for God's sake, just get out of the way. Poof, get out of the way. Done. Right. So politely, we will ask him if he would like to pass first. 379. You step back and wave the monk through. He walks past arrogantly, without a word of thanks. Turn to 392. Okay. Well, there's that then. I gave you every opportunity to back off. Yes, exactly. Well, obviously, arrogant monk. Hello, I'm a monk. Get out of my way. And that's allowed him to go past, at least. Dusk is deepening as you enter the cemetery. You begin to explore the city wall looking for the postern gate. You do not look at the headstones for fear of finding your name at the head of an open grave. Ooh. Is one of the options shouting, "You're welcome!" No, but you can do. Feel free to do so. Do we need to have a GIF or something like this? You're welcome! If you find a suitable one, let me know. Well, I can add it in. Your eye is caught by what looks like a lantern hanging from a post in the midst of the graves. Will you walk over to the lantern or ignore the lantern and continue searching along the wall? L for lantern, W for wall. If I'd had time this evening, which I didn't because I didn't get home till late, I was going to try and get the bucket of water sorted. Maybe on Sunday if I've got time. I don't think I'll get anything on Sunday. I might actually be able to spend some time actually set up the other camera. Everybody's heading for the lantern, are they? Okay. 3 lanterns it is. Any more? Kit coming in with a late lantern. Excellent. Lanterns ahoy. 274. Ah, you thread your way through the moss-covered tombs and headstones. As you approach the light, it shimmers and moves towards you, floating in the darkness. You are entranced. The will-o'-the-wisp draws you mesmerizingly towards a large grey tomb. A withered hand thrusts through the earth beneath your feet and grabs your ankle. You hack at it, but yet another mouldering arm grips you. There is a grating noise as a fiendish ghoul staggers up from the tomb below you. So close to midnight, people walking in the dark. It's a will-o'-the-wisp. It's not Evil Edna, no. It's a ghoul, and not gold. Other zombies erupt from their earthly graves around you. In your panic, you find the strength to rip yourself out of the ghastly grip of the zombies, but the ghoul is almost upon you. You must fight it. Ghoul. 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 Skill 7. Stamina 8. 8. I shall read on. If you defeat the ghoul within 5 combat rounds, turn to 343. Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I was terrified of Evil Edna. Fight. No worries, Kit. No worries. We shall just battle on, as it were. So, 7 versus 11. Plus 4 for us. 4, 8, 12. And we win that one. Huzzah! Down to 6. 4, 6, 10. 1. No, we won that one. 3. Bloody hell. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 6, 3, 5. Bloody hell, we won that. That's amazeballs. What's that? 3? 1, 2, 3? Yes. What do we start on? 8? Yeah. 6, 4, 2. Yeah, okay, so 2, 5, 11 for us, sorry. Brain fart. Oh, well, there, we've won. We've won, even if it was a 6. It's not. That's 0. They're dead. Dead. Can we bribe the ghoul with some drugs? No. No need to. They're dead. In less than 5 rounds as well. So, 343. Hurrah. Well, quite a bit at the end of the track. There we are. Oh, now why couldn't we have this music 2 minutes ago? Perfect fighting music. Oh, I like this. It's a bit of a bop, isn't it? With a mighty slash, your sword bites into the pale, slimy neck of the ghoul, decapitating it. It slumps to the floor, truly dead at last, and as fast as you can, you spring past the questing arms of the lumbering zombies and dash back to the wall, knowing you must find the postern gate as soon as possible. Turn to 99. You continue along the... As great as it is, I'm sorry, guys. It just... A little loud there. A little loud. You continue along the wall to your relief, find the postern gate. You duck through and out into the night beyond. Gain 1 luck point for escaping the city. Turn to 8, which we'll go back up to the top of the page for. I genuinely thought... we were going to be done pretty quickly after killing Horkana. But I'm pleased we're not. So yeah, off to number 8 then. You put several miles between yourself and Grey Guilds and sleep the night in a hayrick. You awake refreshed and gain 2 stamina points. Cool. 17. Nice. Which direction will you take towards the plateau? You can take the direct route, southeast, across rough moorland, continue along the old trade road, which is due south for a while and then strike east, or head east across the heath to the hills before turning south. Was dead called for? It was, Sam. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We have just killed a ghoul for all its fiendish ugliness. So, the quests are southeast, south, then east, or east, then south. So SE, STE, or ETS. Southeast, south, then east, east, then south. What will it be? Southeast, south, then east, STE, or east, then south, ETS. Which spells it Eats. Which of the wonderful options would you like? SE for southeast, STE for south then east, or ETS for east then south? Joe wants the more direct route of southeast. South then east, says Nathan, along the trade route. South then east, obviously, because it spells STE. Okay, so south and east, south and east. Good call, actually. I mean, you're quite right. Here's a question for you, right? See, back in the day, right, video games used to only take 3 characters, yeah, for your... Before, obviously, there was the ability to add in more, but back in the old days, when you first got arcades and things, and computer games and stuff, and they would only allow you 3 characters per name, would you go, for example, Steve Barrett, would you go STE, or would you do SB, or if you've got a middle initial S something B, or a first name and something SB? So, for example, would I be JUL or would I be JJS? And normally I just went JUL. Kit's back, hooray! Kit, your options are: we've managed to escape. We killed the ghoul. We escaped out the postern gate. We're now working our way towards the mountains. Joe used to use initials. So your options are to go SE for southeast, STE for south then east, or ETS for east then south. So far we have 1 vote for southeast and 3 votes for south then east. You switch between STB or STE. Ooh, which now now I would do bra or bum. Also initials. Kit, you would like to go southeast. Okay. So we've got 3 for south and east, 2 for southeast. Any more for any more on that front? So Steve, that then begs the question, what does the T stand for? Is it Steve the Barrett? Because my initials are JJS, which is actually James Julian Sparrow. Ah, yes. Samuel Rembrandt Hodders. Samuel Richard Hodkin. Your first name is James. Yep. Yes, my first name is indeed James, but my mother never wanted me to be. My mum always wanted me to be Julian, but my granny, her mum, refused to allow it to be Julian James, so it had to be James Julian. Richard, it is. Excellent, excellent. You don't have a middle name. We couldn't afford one. Oh, that's a shame. To be fair, I mean, Jason does that. We didn't give Jason a middle name. Although he does unofficially have Ignatius, Isambard, Kingdom, Brunel as his middle names. My actual initials are SRB with R for Robert. Ah! Keeps quiet about the fact that his initials make him a bloody car park. Ah! Nathan Carmichael Pace. I'm BIK. So is it Benjamin Ezekiel Keffer? Did see some are now times parking. Wow. Was very confused with your PayPal. Said, yes. So yes, yes, it's James James. Yeah, isn't Ezekiel with an E? Well, it could be. Okay, yes, fair enough. I was going to say Ezekiel, yes. Minnie Binny's middle name is Grace because of a weird coincidence. Yes. Yeah, there's one near me that's changed from NCP to Times. How bizarre. All right, so Benjamin. I don't know. I gave up. Because I mentioned Grace by the Pipes and Drums, the Royal Scots Guards was number one when I was born, and Grace Keller by Mika was number one when they were born. That's very true. Yes, all this I assumed it was a J Junior, then realised he's Jason. Yes. No, he is only Jason. Jason. Son of Jay. Yeah, see? It's Israel. Oh, okay, cool. That is cool. I literally just dropped the E from my old middle name when I changed my name to Kit. So I went from Louise to Louis. Ah, cool. Nice. That's super cool, James. Yes. Well, son of Jay. Just Jay. Jay, son. Jason. Jay, son. Son of Jay. Yeah, Grace is cool. Do they still use that, Steve? STE I can go with on the directional discourse. Ah, okay, cool. Good, right. Well, there we go. That's that interesting. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was good fun. Right. So the options. Just one final chance. We are at 2 for southeast, 3 for south then east, and nobody wants to go east then south. Does anybody else want to add a last guess in or not? Grace Kelly is a brilliant birthday number one to have. It certainly is. It certainly is. Yeah, they went from Jennifer J to Jessie, but their official name is now Jessie Grace Binny. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's good. Interesting fact, says Steve Barrett. I was named after former Man United England winger Steve Coppell, who then went on to be Reading FC manager. Well, because that's your neck of the woods, isn't it? Down there, down Reading way, isn't it? Oh, so that's super official now. They all signed official deed poll and everything. That's cool. That is cool. Well, good for them. Good for them. Sir Lord Almighty Steve Coppell of Palace Legends. I was named after my dad's mate Stevie Gunn. He genuinely had a brother called Tommy. I was at school with a Karen gun. So yes, but then guns and phrases are notoriously notorious enemies. Unfortunately, Lindsay's family on that side are guns, because Wilson's a part of the gun family. Gun clan. Yeah. I said I wouldn't hold it against her anyway. She becomes a Fraser by marriage, so gun no longer, and therefore on the better side of the tracks. Unless you look into the history of the Frasers, which is French usurpers. You see, one of the chosen to be granted lands under the Norman conquest, basically. So we're all French, despite being Scottish. We're all French, although technically Norman. So we're Norse. Technically, we're Vikings. If you want to go fully back, because the Normans came down and took over northern France from Norway. So, yeah. Men of the North, exactly. So it doesn't matter which way you look at it. I'm either Scottish or Viking, Norse. So, hence the red. The old alliance lives on. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? The funny thing is, despite Scotland being taken over by a whole bunch of French, that the Entente Cordiale, the old alliance, is still much stronger than anything else. Hence why we keep sending our forlorn and stricken matriarchs to some monarchs to France, i.e. Mary Queen of Scots and young Bonnie Prince Charlie, of course, the young pretender. Viking does explain the hair, yes. It does a little bit. It used to be a lot redder, but it was white when I was Jason's. When I was born, both Lindsay and I were white. Jason obviously was pretty much white. His is turning into the colour that mine was, and now mine is just grey. But it's getting real. It's like in the middle of my back now. It's weird. This is possibly the longest I've actually ever had my hair in the 4 times that I've grown it. I think. Yes, I think this is officially the longest now. Which is not bad for 2 years, because I started growing it just before I had it when we did FFS 5, and I was volunteering then. That was the first time I put it into a ponytail, and it was just there and no more. So that's 2 years of growth now. Yes, oh yes, I saw that. Yeah, Lindsay tends to, if her hair gets to the being able to sit upon its stage, that's when she gets a cut. Right, given the fact that nobody else has put any more offers forward, we're going to go south then east, based on the 3-2, which is listed on the page here. So we're going to go to entry 300. And we'll find out what's happening there. The Bio Tapestry is now on display at British Museum on loan from the French. Yes, I know. I noticed that. I kept waking myself up, trapping it under my arm. See, Lindsay ties it into... she plaits it, and so it's always plaited. And for a long time, she used to just always wear it up in a bun. But now she just plaits it and leaves it at that. I'd quite like to see You quite like to see it, but I don't think I could cope with London. Well, I saw the Bayeux Tapestry in Bayeux back when I was first year on our French trip to Normandy. It was all right. The Greeks and Egyptians are flabbergasted that you can get things back from the British Museum. Yeah, I know. Yes, I wear mine in a bun a lot, especially at the moment. Fair enough. Well, do you know, yes, I mean, the Elgin marbles really should go back, as far as I'm concerned. And any of the Egyptian stuff should probably go back as well. If it goes to Wales, it'll be the Bayeux by the tapestry. It's easy for you to say. Where were you going? 300? Oh, yeah, 300. I forgot. Too caught up in the chat. My house. Hold on. What's that? Whoa. I missed something back there. Hold on. Steve said, I still have a key for your house. I'm coming around with my clippers whilst you sleep. Oh, thanks, Steve. Well, yes, I know, but you know our front door is never locked. My house, Ed wants a trim too. Come back here with my joke, yes. So there's no sulking. But you only need a key for our house when we're not in. Good point, actually, yeah. Got to work out where I live first. But you all know. Do you not even lock up at night? Sure, we lock up at night. Yes, of course we do. It is in London. It's pretty much right. Where was I? It's flexible here. So we need to meet. We need to go down. No, see, let everybody come down to Fighting Fantasy Fest. It's only a few weeks away. Hold on a second. Hello. It's all that yoga. Yeah. It's good. It's not bad, friends. As you walk on down the road, leaving all human habitation behind, it begins to rain heavily, transforming the dirt road into a morass of mud. By afternoon, you decide to leave the road and head east through the wilderness. After a hard day's trek, you camp for the night. Your sleep is fitful, and you dream of Horkana clad in a funeral robe, her wounds still bleeding. She's standing at the edge of the Valley of Death, her hair streaming in a howling wind. She beckons you to follow, then turns and walks down into the blasted desolation of the valley. You wake up feeling on edge and drained of energy. Lose 2 stamina points and turn to 116. Look at her! Look at her! She's still haunting our dreams. Crazy woman. Yogurt. Sorry, it's quite near London, I'm told. I believe so. Right, lose 2 stamina points again. Keep stripping us of our stamina points now. 116. Although, to be fair, I feel like I've had my stamina stripped. I can't stop yawning today. Oh, for good lord. Dreaming of Sarah, yes. It is turn around bright eyes. Right, get this. You trudge on beneath oppressive grey skies. The talisman seems to weigh you down like a millstone around your neck. At last you can see the plateau looming ahead of you, but this does nothing to dispel the nervousness you feel. At dusk you make camp, and the dark pall of night engulfs you. Exhausted, you fall asleep. A more vivid dream disturbs your rest. Horkana appears again, but her outline is hazy and insubstantial. She beckons once more. The void that separates you is neither time nor space. You feel yourself moving towards her, and everything around you becomes misty and ethereal. You have been drawn to the very edge of the Valley of Death, where you must fight her. Oh, Horcana Spirit, skill 10, stamina 12. Good lord. So, Horcana Spirit, skill 10, stamina 12. So, we have no opportunity to eat. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We've got a +1 advantage on the old skill point. So let us see how we do. Not again, I'm afraid so. If once last week once on Monday wasn't enough. Is she Bobby Ewing? Yes, it seems like it, doesn't it? Okay, 4, 5, 6. That's not a great start. 1, 6, 7. Oh man. Okay, 13. Let's do better. I said do better. Jesus Christ. 4, 5. 4. 9. Damn it. Come on now. Good dice, please. That's a bit better. 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4. That's good. That's good. Better. It just says kill, doesn't it? If you win, yeah. So there's no first round, second round, or anything like that. We just keep going. That's a 5 and a 3, which is 9. That's a 3 and a 6, which is 9, which means that's the same. Nobody wins. That's a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 low number, please. 5, 6. So it's the same again. But at least we're not wounding each other, and that's fine. 6, 12, 4, 8. Hooray. That's 8 there. Fortuitous. 1, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's no point in rolling that. One again. Get off. Oh, Jesus Christ. 4. Not good. 6, 10, 6, 11. You bastard. Come on. Come on. 6, 12, 5, 9. 4, 10, 5, 6. 6, 10, 5, 10, 2, 9, 4, 10. Jesus. 2, 6, 8, 3, 7. Come on, good numbers, please. 4, 10, 11. No numbers. 5. Yes. 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 she is dead. Oh, not even that. Dead. There we go. Right, so, thankfully dead. Whew. Worried there, 108. I would suggest... there's 15... So we get 3 provisions. Will take us back up to 17. We have plenty of them. Save our stamina potion. What do you reckon? 3 meals? I should have fund. Of course, you can, of course, use these to say provision. So, in fact, if you want 3, you could go, can I have 3, please? 3 provisions. Or you might just want 2 provisions. Much rather eat than use potions. Exactly. Well, we've got plenty of them. We have 8. Each providing 4 stamina. So that's 32 stamina in total. 3 4s are 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. Kit's going with 3. Two and a little nibble. 3, and we know how fragile that bottle of the potion is going to be. Well, exactly. Don't want to damage it too much. It will. I'm sure it will break at an opportune moment, should it be required. 3. Right, let's get 3 down our gob. Down to 5. 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. That's better than nothing. Cool. All right. Marvellous. We win. We turn to 108. If it says anything about food at this point, we will retract what we've just done. Ah! How many stamina points did we lose during the fight? What were we on? 17. We were on 17, weren't we? Guess what? 8. 17. Oh, 17. Because you awake with the start. It is dawn. You regain any stamina points you lost fighting Horkana in the Spirit World. However, you feel as if you had actually fought her, and your sleep has had no restorative powers. You gather up your belongings and trudge onwards, turning to 326. So it was all a dream. You are nearing mountains which stretch away in a haze of purple to the south. Purple haze. Retract the provisions. Yes, provisions have been retracted. Unfudded. Duffed, in fact. Suddenly a dark shadow falls around you. Looking up, you see an enormous bird swooping down towards you. Its beak alone is larger than you. Will you stand to fight it, kneel to fight it, or lie prone? But if we died in the dream, we'd have died for real. Yes, you would have. I'm pretty certain. It said... let's have a look. 116. I think that was what it was hinting at. Well, anyway, what it was? 23. Yep. She strikes you down before helping you to your feet. You walk together into the Valley of Death, where your spirit will wander alone until the end of time. But you've walked off with Horkana, so how can you be alone? Oh, well, anyway, we didn't. It doesn't matter. It's our eagle. Is it? Is it, though? It's a different... It looks different to me. This guy looks out for business. So, Stand to fight, kneel to fight. So S, K, or L to lie prone. S to stand, K to kneel, L to lie prone, which spells skill. I can't be part of fighting an eagle. Yeah, no, exactly. Lie down. Yep. I'm going with the whole prone thing. Steve would like to stand. Nathan, Joe, and Edward are all going to lie down. Tough odds, Steve. Right. Well, I hate to tell you, it's 4-1, I'm afraid. So we're going to lie prone 37. Interesting, all at the beginning of the book. Oh no! The rock's eyesight is as sharp as an eagle's. You are plucked from the ground like a harvest mouse. The rock begins to climb upwards towards the purple mountains and away from the plateau. You are soon too high to risk struggling. Turn to 9. The correct answer was to kneel, it turns out. So if in future you're playing this and you get to this point, remember to kneel. You lie still, enfolded in the rock's talons, as it wings its ponderous way to the purple mountains. Soon you are spiralling up the mountainside to the rock's eyrie. The rock lets you fall onto the feather soft nest and prepares to dismember you before feeding you to its 2 enormous chicks. You must fight the rock. Each time you make a successful attack, roll 1 die. If you throw a 1, turn to 55. What happens on 55? Oh! We poke it in the eye. So you must fight the rock. Each time you make a successful attack, roll 1 die. So rock, skill 10, stamina 16. If we win, turn to 84. Good lord. This is just constant. $10, 16. So again, we get the one advantage. It wasn't our eagle. No, I'm afraid not. Right, so we have the one advantage. And +1 stamina on it. So that's pretty much all we have. Let's hope this goes well. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 10. Ow. That's not what I asked for. 5, 10, 11. 11. 1. 4. Right, so 14. Now I have to roll a dice. 1, please. No, no good. Right, fine, fair enough. Carrying on. 4. 5 is 10 again. 6. 10. It's a draw. 5. 10. 2. 6. It's 8. So that goes to 12. Roll the dice. 1, please. No, wrong one. Onwards. 6. That's good. 7, 8. 6. 7. Handy. 1, please. Nope. Five. Oh, 5. 12. 5. 8. 8. 1, please. That's a 2. It's closer. 1. Wrong type of 1. 5, 6, 7. 2. 7. 2. 8, 9. 7. 6. 1, please. 3. Close. God, we got loads of ones the other day. Nothing today. 4. 5, 6, 7. 3. Ah, fudge. My finger touched that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. 9. 3. 4. 1, please. Okay, fine. 5. 9. 2. 4. 2. Oh, well. Is the eagle okay? Is it healthy or is it an illegal? Ha ha! It's a rock. It wasn't an eagle at all. 2, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Oh, cool. 6. Excellent. It's dead. Ha ha ha. 0. Dead. And of course, dead. There we go. Dead, 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 dead. We win. Turn to 84. We're trapped though, up in a mountain. 84, 86, 85, 84. You take the smallest feather you can find as a memento of your momentous battle and hurry down the steep mountainside. You reach the bottom of the mountain some hours later and set off across the wilderness once more. Towards the plateau which looms ahead, you spend the night in a copse of rowan trees, and you wake feeling ready to scale the plateau. Add 2 stamina points and turn to 20. 2 stamina points just takes to 15, so we still haven't eaten any provisions. I mean, it's 3 down. If you want to eat 1 and just put us up to it, it's just stunned. Is it a Norwegian rock? Yes. It's pining for the fields. Of course it is. Thank you, Kit. I think it's worth a while just making sure top ourselves up. We're only going to lose 1 stamina out of it. It's better than half. Anybody else want to agree? Joe's in there as well. Yep. 1 more. Do it. Steve says do it. Fine. So that will go down to 7, and we'll just go back up to 15, to 18 total. Excellent. Right. Also, I suppose we want. Let us just add in a. just in case. It told us we took one. Taking the smallest value you can find as a memento, and tell 2020. 20, that's very good. 20. No, I don't trust anything, but you know. At last, the steep cliffs surrounding the plateau tower above you. Steps have been cut into the face of the reddish rock which you begin to climb. By midday, your legs ache abominably, and you are glad to reach a ledge where you are welcomed by a cool, fine spray rising from a waterfall. It cascades down the side of the plateau, casting small rainbows in the sun, and the thunderous roar is almost deafening. Will you climb on up the steps, or examine the waterfall? S for steps, W for waterfall, which spells Edward also says food. Excellent. Yes. Carrying up the steps, S or W to examine the waterfall. Edward would like to look at the waterfall. Lovely. W. I've played enough video games to know there's always secrets hidden behind the waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Let's go and see Jason Waterfall. Waterfall, despite what TLC might say. Well, you know, I just thought I'd clarify it, you know. Right, W's all round then. Let's go and have a look at the waterfall. Number 33. Number 33. You approach the waterfall and within moments are soaked through. Looking closer, you see a dry space behind it, under the jutting cliff face. When you jump through, a cave entrance is revealed. Will you enter the cave or leave and continue on up the steps? Don't go Jason Waterfall. Oh no. Don't go Jason Waterfall. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. So, C for cave, S for steps. 5, 6, 7, 8. My boots getting baby's driving me crazy. C, investigate the cave. Heck, and investigate the cave indeed. C. Lovely. Oh, lovely. Lovely. You can almost feel the NPCs shining in the distance. Oh, more caves. S for steps, H for hearsay, X for Liberty X. Yeah, no. No. H is for H from steps anyway. I just put question mark for hearsay. Huh? Huh? What's that you say, young man? All the C's. Let's check out the cave. Enter the cave. Entry number 42. Handy. Always good. There's a large neon sign that says, "You have been diverted. Arthur Dent." You manage to light a damp torch, which reveals a door at the back of the cave. A door? An auspicious entry, yes. Is there any tea in the spaceship? Who knows? The door is made of black wood, inlaid with alabaster. A raised frieze in the centre panel depicts a red dragon, a great flame shooting from its jaws, and an ivory spear. The door creaks as you open it gingerly. You step into a passage. The musty air reeks of decay. You come to a place where 4 tunnels cross. Will you advance down the tunnel ahead, take the left-hand tunnel, or take the right-hand tunnel? It's a crossroads. Dry yourself off with your towel. Quite right too. So left, ahead, or right? L for left, A for ahead, R for right, which spells the word lar. Left ahead, right. Right ahead, left. No, just a substance almost but not quite entirely unlike D. Left, left. Share and enjoy, share and enjoy. Your plastic pal who's fun to be with. I think you ought to know. I'm feeling rather depressed. 2 for heading left. Any more for any more. It's a crossroads. I'm following Miss Diane. Ooh, Miss Diane. Yes, Benathy. Oh, God, now I'm going to have that stuck in my head all week. Edward's going left. Joe's going left. All the lefties. Lucy left. Righty-tighty. Right, let's go left. 53. You take the left-hand tunnel, which soon turns to the right, and leads into a bare stone room with a small rectangular pillar in the middle. The tunnel continues on the other side of the room. Will you examine the pillar, go straight through to the tunnel opposite, or return to where the tunnels cross and choose again? So we can go back on ourselves, or we can go forward. So, they could go either way. So it's 42. Okay, right. I have. I'm starting a map. 53. So examine the pillar. So what did I say? There was a team of Douglas Adams fans on Only Connected to. Oh, nice. Examine. That could go either way. Yes. So 3 for examine. So let's examine the pillar, shall we? 1 through 6. An inscription on the rectangular pillar reads, "Put yourself in the place of the monkey. To the left is danger. The idol shall act." As you ponder the meaning of your strange message, a trickle of sand falls on your head. You look up to see the roof cracking, and an avalanche of sand starts pouring down. With a grating rumble, a slab of rock starts to fall across the exit ahead. Your only hope is to hurl yourself through the narrow gap. Roll 2 dice. If the total is equal to or less than your skill score, turn to 103. If the total is greater than your skill score, turn to 215. Right, 2 dice. Alan, 2 dice. What is our skill? Is 11, isn't it? 1, 4, 5. Wow, there we go. Less than or equal to skill, 103. I will write the note. In fact, let's write the note down now. There, that's what it says. The idol shall act. Put yourself in the place of the monkey. To the left is danger. The idol shall act. Ha. Ha. 43. Ha. You roll through just as the rock slams down with a reverberating crash inches from your face. You walk down the tunnel until you come to a dark iron door. A message has been painted in shimmering letters upon it. Only one can be read. You swing the door open and enter a rectangular room with an iron door in each wall. In the centre of the room stand 3 pillars, one rectangular, one circular, and one square. Leave the room through one of the other doors, or examine the rectangular pillar, the circular pillar, or the square pillar. Only one can be read. Leave the room through one of the other doors. Examine the rectangular pillar, the circular pillar, or the square pillar. Now, is the clue from earlier helpful? Put yourself in the place of the monkey. To the left is danger. The idol shall act. Any ideas? But is that red or red? Oh, sorry, red, R-E-A-D. Only one can be red, R-E-A-D. So leave the room through one of the other doors. But presumably the doors will not open unless we read. We find ourselves in a play school, yes. So the last one was a rectangular pillar. Sorry. What was the last one, actually? 53. Yes, a small rectangular pillar in the middle. So again, so it's just another dark tunnel. There's a door. And through it, there is another room. Presumably, let's just, for argument's sake, a door in each wall. There is a rectangular pillar, a circular pillar, and a square pillar. That's 103. What will it be? Not you think you were choosing pillows. No, pillars. Pillars. Huh. Okay. Okay. I would suggest we want to choose another pillar. What were the 3 pillars again that we have to choose one? So, the previous pillar was a rectangular one. We have a rectangular pillar, a circular pillar, and a square pillar. And Steve would like to just leave. So, R, C, S, L. Ruxel. R for rectangular, C for circular, S for square, or L to leave. Ed would like the rectangular pillar, and Steve would like to leave. Act from the clue made me think rectangle, so I'll go R. Okay. R, I guess we don't have anything else to go for. Okay. Rectangular. 103, rectangular pillar, 290. 290. In the flickering torchlight, you read the inscription on the rectangular pillar. Put yourself in the place of the monkey. To the left is danger. The idol shall act. Suddenly, the 3 pillars disappear. You step back in amazement. The room remains empty, and nothing else untoward happens. So, do you decide to leave? Turn to 339. So, rectangular pillar, same message. You try all the doors, but you can only get one of them to open. You seem to have no choice, and you go through into the room beyond. It is a wide hall stretching away to the left and right. In the centre of the room stands a hideous idol. Its base is the coiled tail of a huge serpent. Its muscular torso sprouts 4 clawed arms, and 2 gruesome heads and bat-like wings. An inscription on the floor reads, Damol, son of the god Nil, mouth of the void. And there he is. Blech. Damn all. Damn it all. To hell and back again. Okay. Each door bears a symbol. Furthest from you on the left is a green serpent. The next door bears a grinning monkey. The third, a black scarab beetle. And the fourth, furthest to your right, a red dragon, breathing fire. Which door will you open? The serpent door, the monkey door, the scarab beetle door, or the dragon door? So, what does our clue say? Our clue says, only the monkey will act. Yes, well, put yourself in the place of the monkey. So, go to the monkey door. To the left is danger. So, that's the serpent door. The idol shall act. So, does that mean that we want to go through the monkey door? So everybody's saying monkey. Okay. I assume the dragon is one of your lumping great fairytale dragons and not a small, trim, heraldic Welsh dragon glowing red hot and smiling and asking, do you know the land of my fathers? No. And they do not sit in your Do not sit in your stoking box, heating it up to allow you to make a cup of tea on your engine. Well, what was on the door before we came in? It was a fire-breathing dragon, wasn't it? At the back of the waterfall? 42? The door is made of blackwood inlaid with alabaster. A raised frieze in the centre of the panel depicts a red dragon, a great flame shooting from its jaws, and an ivory spear. So, interesting. Okay. Hey, Silver. Oh, well, that's not very nice. All the dragons I've ever met have been bloody lovely. That's absolutely, yeah, that is not at all nice. I hope you told them to go away. What do you want to do, folks? What do you want to do? Do you still want to go to the monkey door? Yes, we still think the monkey. Yes, monkey door. Open the monkey door because the riddle told us to. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. It just says put yourself in the place of the monkey. Hey, it's the monkey door. Also, you've got so much math to do for a toy shop run by dwarves. The current owner is 8th generation, and in Pathfinder, dwarves live for 350 years. How do you need to do maths for that? Oh, as in you have to work out how long the shop has been run by dwarves? So, like 350 times 8? 7 plus however old he might be. Or they might be. Oh, you play Pathfinder 2? It's good. Oh, well, there we go. Maybe Kit can help you. So, this opens up a massive cavern. 290... 339... Sorry, I'm just updating the map. 339. 12 doors, but you only get one of them. Types in the central room. Space called it's a wide hall stretching away to the left and the right. So stretching away to the left, right. Right. Okay. Two doors. Two doors. Right. Sorry. Yes, and how long the shop has existed, and to make it realistic, I'm going to make all owners' ages differently. It's been run by 32 different dwarves so far. Bloody hell! This is, good lord, that's absolutely mad. Right, you wanted the monkey door then, so 3 2, because obviously, if we'd had if we'd had a second riddle, maybe that would have made things a bit clearer. But yes, based on what you've got, it says put yourself in the place of the monkey. To the left is danger, the idol shall act. Let's have a look at the monkey door then, 3 3 2, because that's all we've got to go on. Okay. So, the wall opens to reveal a blank wall of rock. It is a false door. Right? You close it, and the monkey's grin seems to mock you. You may choose another door. Which will you choose? The serpent door, the scarab beetle door, or the dragon door? Put yourself in the place of the monkey. To the left is danger. The idol shall act, which sounds to me like if we're not careful, the idol will start up and come for us. My character is a half-dwarf bard named Rufus. He is a dock worker. Ah, nice. Dragon? Oh, you got one of three, haven't you? Serpent, scarab, or dragon? Confusing. Okay. You should go to bed. Okay. Well, look. Hopefully the math works out, Silver, and please don't take to heart what silly people say. You know you, and you know that you're here amongst friendly people if you want us. We're here for you. But beyond that, yes, just take care of yourself and tell them to get stuffed. Frankly. So yeah, but beyond that, sleep well, and notice there's no Ken stream on Saturday morning this week. He's out seancing, so he's got a day of mysticism ahead of him on Saturday, so he's not around. If we out ourselves in place of the monkey, as in our back against the door, the left door isn't a good one. So avoid the door to the left of the monkey door. So I choose dragon as it's 2 to the left. That makes sense. Yeah, there we go. So you want to try the dragon then? All in favour of the dragon, say aye. Pardon me. Okay, dragon it is then. 3 5 2. You open the door and step through into a passage. You have only gone a few steps when you hear the rattle of a falling chain as a portcullis drops behind you, blocking the tunnel. You can only go on into the small room ahead of you. It is a dank crypt, at the end of which lies a sarcophagus, thickly covered in grey mould. You search every nook and cranny, but you cannot find a way out. You are trapped. Eventually, you decide to lift the lid of the sarcophagus. The rank and fetid air trapped inside since time immemorial smells sickly sweet. Inside lie the mummified remains of a warrior, his skin stretched taut over brittle bones. His skeletal hand is curled around an ancient scimitar encrusted with emeralds, and an ebony spear with an ivory tip lies across his chest. Will you take the sword or the spear? So, the door had a picture of a dragon with flame and an ivory spear. Take the spear. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Spear, 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 spear. Right, so going for the spear, 395, is the good choice. Because 395, we have to fight the mummy. You take the heavy spear and, looking closely, see that the word Dragon's Bane is carved on its shaft. It is obviously magical, and you may add 1 to your skill score when wielding it. With a creak of old bones, the mummy rises from the sarcophagus. It lumbers drunkenly towards you, clutching its scimitar, bent on destroying the despoiler of its tomb. Mummy, skill 8, stamina 10. If you win, turn to 350. If you'd chosen the scimitar, the jewels are bound to be a curse. Well, if you'd chosen the scimitar, guess what? The fingers suddenly tighten its grip on the iron. The ancient corpse rises up with a rustle of falling dust. You step back in horror as the mummy rises from the sarcophagus, clutching the scimitar and the spear. It lumbers to attack you for trying to rob its tomb. You must fight it. Has a skill of 9 and a stamina of 10 because, of course, it's got the spear. Interestingly enough, if you win, you go to a different number, but that's probably because we've already stolen the spear. Now, we can use the spear to give us another... no, we can't, can we? Because we're at max. We're at max skill already. Okay, right. Can you bear with me once? If we'd chosen the scimitar, we would have heard a voice saying, Princess Anne had one of them, you know. You chose Wesley. You chose wisely. Right, I just need to nip for a quick pee. Is everybody okay? Because I think we're close. I really think we're close to finishing. What do you reckon? I need to go for a pee regardless, so I'm going to do that. It's whether you want to shut up shop now or carry on. Isn't Wesley the farm boy? Well, isn't Wesley the Dread Pirate Roberts? Technically. I'm going for a pee. I'll be back in a sec. Make a decision. I am back. What have we decided? Keep going a little longer. Carry on. Carry on regardless. What Kit said. I was just attending to the madness. Why not? I was just attending to the animals and I come back and Jules has been beamed up. Not quite. Right, okay, let's crack on then. So we're going to fight the mummy. It's a skill of 8 and a stamina of 10. That should be fine. So, that was a... that went on. Mummy. Are you my mummy? I hope not. Okay. The mummy. Skill 8, stamina of 10. We are on 11, and so that gives us a 3-point advantage. Straight off the draw. Right, here we go then. Us. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3. That's a good start. That's a good start. I like that. That's classic. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 6. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, yeah, guess what? They got 9. Ha! But they are dead. And therefore, they are dead. So that's good. And so for all intents and purposes, we have won 350. I need to add in the pokey stick that we got. You notice that the base of the sarcophagus is hollow, and you break through it to find a tunnel below. You jump down and feel your way along its damp-walled windings. At last you see a circle of daylight ahead. You emerge onto the steps again, some way above the roaring waterfall, and begin to climb. Turn to 328. So, what was it called? 395. 395. No, it's 395. Oh, yes. Let's call it just Dragon's Bane. Spear. Presumably, do that. That would explain the smell. Yes. Marvellous. Where were we? We were at 328. So we're climbing the hill. So yes, presumably, as it's called Dragon's Bane, it means that this is a way of helping us to kill a dragon. As you climb the steps, the temperature and humidity increase. Dripping with sweat, you look up and see the lip of the cliff is only 60 meters above you. Suddenly, several boulders crash down from the top. Roll to die. 4. If the total is less than or equal to your skill score, well, our skill is 11, turn to 308. You flatten yourself against the cliff just in time. Yes, that was indeed Jason. The boulders hurtle past and explode as they hit the steps just below you. Carry on, warily climbing up the steps, turning to 192. At last, you reach the floor of the plateau itself. It seems your aching legs have forgotten how to walk on level ground. The vegetation is lush, like a tropical rainforest, and your clothes cling to you, damp with perspiration. As you pause to listen to the screech of a scarlet macaw, a group of hogmen burst from the vegetation in front of you. They are blue-grey, hairy, and have heads like tusked boars. Will you tell them that you mean no harm, or attack them? So the answer is attack, yes or no. Throw gold armor at them. No. Edward's going for no attack. Joe's a no. I'm tired of fighting. I'm a lover, not a fighter. And I'm all out of loving. All the no's. The nose knows. Who remembers the Queen's nose? I like that programme. Fight! Wearily walking up the steps. This seems too much like real life. I wanted some escapism. And Steve would like to fight. Well, I hate to tell you, but again, you're outgunned 5-1. 151. 151. See, 5-1. It's ordained. They stare at you and cannot be sure what effect your gestures are having. Oh, they stare and you cannot be sure what effect your gestures are having, or even if they can understand you at all. Will you offer them some dried meat if you have any left, offer them a ruby if you have one, or attack them? We have a jade rose. We don't have a ruby. We do have some food, though. We still have a ring of skill. We have a rock feather. But we have seven meals, so we could offer them some food. You love the Queen's Nose, okay? So yes, I loved that one. I mean, technically, I was a student when I was watching it, and probably shouldn't have had quite the same effect on me as it did, but she was lovely. Food. Right, okay, cool. Offer them some dried meat for having left at 133. Yes. Well, here's my fun story. So my mate Doug, his mum is from Dundee, and her brother is Brian Cox, the actor, Uncle Bry, as we referred to and were allowed to call him. And Doug tells me, in fact, Doug came round on the very day that this happened, because I was at home on my own for Christmas, not in Glasgow, and Doug had to get out of the house because at the time, Mr. Brian Cox, Uncle Bry, not Prof. Bry Cox, but Uncle Bry was in a play at the time with a young girl who used to be in Moondial. So you remember that dark curly-haired girl who used to be in Moondial? So they were in this play together. And he brought her to Christmas dinner. Yes, brought her to Christmas dinner as his new partner. His sister didn't know. And Doug sat there drooling because this is, as you say, Siri Neal from Moondial, which, of course, we all had a crush on as kids, and he was now sat opposite her, but his uncle was... So, yeah, there's that. On the set of Troy, Peter O'Toole got out of breath and walking up some steps while smoking. Someone asked if he would consider quitting smoking, to which he replied he would rather give up steps. Nice. Peter O'Toole, what a guy. What a guy. This is with a turn to be vegetarian. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So yes, there you go. There's my other Uncle Bryce story. Bastard. Some guys have all the luck, as they say. So food for the lads. Deduct 1 unit of provisions from your adventure sheet. Nathan, I remember it was shown on BBC One not long after the adaptation of Tom's Midnight Garden. Correct, and that was a repeat, which led to me buying the copy of the book from W. H. Smith in Southport on the 30th of December 1989, along with that copy of Now 15. Michael Brown was also Troy. Yes, he was. Yes, that was that. So after Tom's Midnight Garden, they repeated Moondale again, because Moondale had been on about a year before. And that was the second time it had been on TV. And that was probably the second time Tom's Midnight Garden had been on as well. Because I loved it when they repeated these things, because if I'd missed an episode, it meant I get to catch up with them. Stormy, just Googled Sue Neal. She's only a couple of months younger. Yes, Steve. Yes, precisely. She was about 14 when she did Moondale. Always. Right. Do you want to know the bad news? See these Hogling things, right? I got to commend Jamie and Neil for this, because this is genius. And it's relevant to all our interests, including Coffee Monster. Oh, okay. Ooh, yes, please. Yes. Hello. That's a great jacket. That is an absolutely cracking jacket. I mean, I like mine, but that is absolutely gorgeous. Mine doesn't come anywhere near that. Wow. I seem to recall I couldn't get into Moondale as much as I did with Tom's Midnight Garden, which was absolutely captivating. Yes. I liked the concept of Moondale, but then maybe being that bit older, I understood it a little bit more, perhaps. I don't know. So, right, here you go. Here's the humorous bit from Jamie and Neil. Deduct 1 point of provisions from your adventure sheet. However, too late. You realise you are handing them salted pork. The hogmen, of course, are naturally offended, and they demand in grunts that you go with them to their village. Will you go with them, or will you refuse? And now we're a provision down. God damn it. Good. See there, that's perfect. Something for everybody in this show. Love it. Hold on, was that on the set of Sharp? Because that's Rifleman Harris' website. Right, let's crack on then. Are we going to go with him, or are we refusing? G to go, R to refuse. Let's see if we can speedrun this a little bit. I genuinely have no idea how much we've got to go. But they're hoglings, hogmen. Are we going to go with them to the village or refuse? Kit says refuse. Steve says refuse. Okay. No, the three little pigs. Oh, that's right. We are the wolves, yes. Nathan says refuse. Oh, refuse, I think. We've pissed them off. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's refuse and go to 172. They lower their heads and charge at you. You wound two of them before another catches you with his tusk. The tremendous momentum of his charge pitches you onto your back. Lose 2 stamina points. If you're still alive, they pin you down and drag you off to their village. 365. Okay. So we've lost 2 stamina points, taking us down to 16. Technically only 17 because we would have been 1 point up, but I don't care. Take away their credit cards. Rude. It did 365. 365. It's all been a bit of a silly misunderstanding. Oh my good lord. Their village is composed of several elegant buildings made from wattle daubed with clay. A deep dry moat and spiked palisades surround it. You are led through the village to what must be the hedgehog's dwelling, a 2-story building, part of which is built from crumbling green stone. A huge mud wallow lies nearby. The hedgehog sits on a carved stone throne, his muscles rippling under his blue-black skin. He wears a red robe fastened at his thick neck with a necklace of amber. He seems at ease, but he demands to know why you, a human, are on the plateau. If you say that you mean no harm, you are searching for the portal of Mount Starreach, turn to 110, or if you were telling him you are looking for a lost city, turn to 90. Here is the big bruiser himself. He's the head hoggo. So, quickly, Mount Starreach or Lost City? M for mountain, L for Lost City. Big P. Yes, yes, M for Mount Starreach. Excellent. 3 and no descent. Right, Mount Starreach it is. 110. The Hoglord says, I will help you, man-thing, for you may help me. An ancient red dragon has its lair within Mount Starreach. It is the guardian of the portals. The last time it awoke, which was before my children were born, it despoiled our villages. You may slay it before you can go through the portals. It breathes fire which one cannot withstand, save when one is sheltered by scales from the dragon itself. You must shield 3 of the scales. You must steal 3 of the scales from its lair and fashion a shield out of them. He gives you a parting gift, a stoppered gourd containing the gum of an amber pine with which to make the shield. You dine with them on mangoes, nuts, and guavas. Gain 2 stamina. That's handy. Nice. Good job we have Dragonsbane then. Yes, very much so. You thank them and leave, and after a long climb you come to a wide cave mouth reeking of sulphur, the dragon's lair. You decide to enter. Turn to 7. Do we not have? Oh, I've done so many game books. I'm getting so confused between this and Matt's book. I'm going, but I'm sure we had a dragon's scale. No, we don't. That's something else completely different. Far too many books in my head at the moment. All right. You light a torch and enter the cavern, which stretches away into blackness. You scramble across the cavern floor until you see a small, smooth-walled tunnel branching off from the main tunnel. The strong smell of sulphur seems to pervade both. Will you walk down the wide and rocky main tunnel, or investigate the narrow tunnel? W for wide, N for narrow. Ooh. N for narrow, N for narrow. Yep. Narrow, wide, says Steve. Steve, you're choosing those. You really are going against the flow tonight, aren't you? So 3 narrows and a wide. That, I think, will do us. Narrow, it is good. It's good. Investigate the narrow tunnel, turn to 48. You walk down the winding tunnel for some time until it opens out into a large cavern. In front of you is the ridged back of an immense dragon. It is about 18 metres long and is covered in thick red scales. Its long tail is curled around a vast hoard of treasure, gems, gold, goblets and vases, which lie higgledy-piggledy beneath its bulk. A few of its old scales are littered around it. Will you thrust your spear, if you have one, into its scaly back, try to grab some of its scales, try to grab some of its treasure, or leave the cavern? So, spear, scales, treasure, leave. S for spear. No, hold on. T, to thrust our spear. S for scales. T for treasure. And L to leave. TSL. Oh, that can't be right. Oh, good lord. Thrust, scales, grab, leave. Thrust, scales, grab, leave. Can't we just say hello? Scales, 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 scales. Did the big hog say we needed to kill the dragon? Yes. Scales, 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 scales. Right. Let's do the scales then. 269. Come on. Come on. Come on. 269. You tiptoe forward stealthily and pick up 3 of the scales which the dragon has shed. Each is as long as a man's forearm. Cautiously you tiptoe out of the cave and continue up the mountain. Turn to 310. Fine. Do you have a gourd filled with gum of the amber pine? If you do, turn to 385. Yes, we do. I didn't note it down, but we do. In fact, gourd. There we are. 385. Pausing in a gully, you examine the scales. You fit them together to form a shield, and using the gum of the amber pine, you bond them together. Turn to 69, dude. Nice. Nice. 69. Nice. You climb on, gasping for breath in the thin air. At last, you reach the flat summit. The panorama is incredible. The whole plateau lies before you like a table, a collage of tropical forests, mountains, and huge lakes which glisten in the sun. 30 metres away is a rectangle of shimmering silver hanging in the air, unsupported. You realise that this is the portal, and as you step towards it, you hear the rushing of wind. Looking up, you see the ancient red dragon coming in to land beside the portal. Outside its lair, the dragon is even more impressive and fearsome. Warmth and power seem to radiate from its body. I am bound by the gods to guard the portal, it says in its rich mellow voice. Will you run to attack the dragon? Tell him that death threatens the world, or threaten it. So A to attack. D for death, or T to threaten. ADT. Run to attack, tell it death is coming, or threaten it, basically. DDD, death, death, death. Cool, let's go with the death angle then. 358. Its mellow voice carries across the wind. I know nothing of death. He cannot touch me. I am the guardian placed here by the gods, nothing more, nothing less. Will you tell it about the talisman and its importance, or run to attack the dragon? T for talisman, A to attack. Ta. Smug dragon. T for talisman. I know, isn't it? Well, you know, dragons are so old they surpass millennia. I care not for your puny wars, small timescale human. Right, let's tell it about the talisman. 211. You know it's not going to make a blind bit of difference, don't you? You'll care nothing for it. Oh, okay, hold on. The dragon says, "This is a grave matter indeed. The talisman must go through the portal. I will tell you something. I cannot pass through the portal. As you can see, it is too small for my bulk. You can pass through, but only if you leave behind any metal you are carrying. The gods have set a powerful magic to stop weapons being brought through from the other side. I will let you pass, but for your own sake, you must do as I suggest. Will you lay down any weapons and money before stepping through, or ask him if he takes you for a fool?" L to lay down, F for fool. Yeah, I'm thinking we might, but yes, Steve. Good. Take off the armour, but we can keep the spear because it's ebony and ivory. Doesn't say it, just says lay down everything. What do dragons covet more than anything else? What are we wearing? Dragons love magical items. How many magical items do we have? Loads. So, I'd say tell them to do one. And we'll have to go for the final battle. F off. Yeah, exactly. F. Do you think us foolish, O dragon? Far away you shall go. Right. Far away. Far away, far away, far away. We'll take it. Does he? We'll say, "Do you take us for a full 178?" Ha ha ha! You foolish man. 178. The dragon says, "You must believe me. If you do not, you will die trying the portal. I cannot carry the talisman through. Its honey smooth voice beguiles you with its tender charm. Test your luck." What's our luck at? 10. It's a 5. 8. Our luck is now 9. We have tested our luck, and we are found to be true. 1, 2, 9. You realise that the dragon is beguiling you, and that you should have never allowed a dragon to engage you in conversation. You run forward to attack him. Turn to 382. As you charge at the dragon, it breathes a tongue of rolling flame at you. You crouch behind your shield, which protects you from the fiery blast. Before you can attack, the dragon, roaring in anger, swipes at the shield with a massive claw. Roll 2 dice. It's a 3, which is less than our skill. Turn to 34. Deftly, you dodge the flailing claw and move into the attack. Do you have a spear? If you do, turn to 51. We do. You attack the dragon. I shall rend you limb from limb. It roars. The great claws swipe at you as it tries to crush your head in its enormous jaws. You dodge to one side as it leaps at you, and you thrust the spear at its soft underbelly. Red dragon, skill 12, stamina 20. However, However, each time you make a successful attack, deduct 5 stamina points from the dragon's total, as the magic spear seems to bite deep into its flesh. If you reduce the dragon's stamina to 5 or less, turn to 29. Right, let's kill this thing. Let us go. So, 12, so they've got 1 on us. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wounded. Take that. 15. Haha. 4, 5. Ouch. 6. Well, there you go. That's us. 16. 1. That's not good. 2. Oh, well, we're fucked, because that's going to be a minimum of 3. 5. 7. 2. 6, 7. It's a draw. 1 again. 7. 2. 3, 4. Got that. Haha. 10. Take that. What? Stop rolling 1s. 7. 6. 7. It's a draw. 5. 8. 2. 4. 6. 7. Haha. 5. Come on. 1 last one. 1. 3. Or 2. No. Come on. 6. 7, 8. 6. Too many. Come on. 4. 5. 4. 1. 6. God damn it. 8. 6. 6. 5. 8. Come on, we should have got it by now. 5. 8. 6. What the hell? 10. 11. 3. 4. 3. I know. Oh, shit. Hold on. You're quite right. 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5 or less, right. So what were we on before we started losing all of that? 12? Yeah, okay. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. 5 or less, 10 to 29. Thank you for reminding me. Otherwise I would have gone all the way down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Suddenly your weapon is flailing at air. The dragon has changed into an old man with long white hair wearing a white robe. "Spare me, I beg you," he implores in a thin, reedy voice. "At last you have lifted the curse that was upon me. Only a strong warrior like yourself could have done it. When I came through the portal many centuries ago, I was doomed to stay in the form of a dragon until I was beaten in combat. Now that I am myself again, I can return to my world. Will you step through the portal with me? Will you agree and walk with him into the Will you agree and walk with him into the silver shimmering portal, or attack him?" Ah. Her. I suggest we attack him. Kick him through first, yes. So far, don't forget, he's attempted to wile us and guile us. At every point. Follow him through so he goes first. Yes. Send him through first. I said just kill him. Attack him. He's a feeble old man. Have at him. Yes. Kit says kill him. Steve says maybe have at him. Attack. I don't have much more stamina myself. Right. That's 3. Let's have a go at him. 12. Your first blow is fatal. Blood spurts from a gaping wound and the old man falls to the ground. You step back as he turns once more into his normal form, that of a huge red dragon. The guardian dragon of the portals is dead. You step towards the silver shimmering portal. Turn to 400. Before you step through the portal, you drink in the splendid view of this fantastic and magical world for a little longer. The glittering lakes and emerald forests shimmer in a haze of heat. The talisman is heavy at your chest. And with a final prayer to the All-Mother, you step into the silvery screen of the portal, remembering the 4 crusaders who gave you your quest. You meet no resistance as you pass through the screen. All goes dark, and then a very different landscape lies before you. You are within a circle of standing stones. The smells, the air, the birdsong, everything seems strange, but you know that you have found your way back to Earth. You are a hero, saviour of the world of Orb, but there is no one here to herald your return. And as you step away from the standing stones, voices speak within your head. The 2 beings who summoned you to Orb are thanking you for saving the world. At least they tell you who they are. Time, eldest father, youngest son, and Fate, keeper of the balance, both gods of Orb. As you leave this sacred place, their final words ring in your ears. We may call upon you again. You win! Hooray! Congratulations! Well done! A winner is indeed you. We can play fanfare now. You made it! You did it! Well done. I'm well pleased. We've actually finished the book. Sure, we died a couple of times along the way, and we may have had to tweak a little things, but you got to the end. Got to the end. Keeping the balance so they know the Joe's Cultural Play totals. Indeed. There we are. Well done, Steve. Nice one. Well done, Kit, as well, for the fanfare. And here's the applause. Well done. Well done. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for everybody. I say on that everybody gets, well, provisions and winks for all. There we are. Marvellous. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. So, a new book next week then. I will see if I can put something out. Hooray! Money, money, money. All good, all good, all good. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. That was nice. That was nice. It's nice to do a fighting fancy every now and again. Yes, good work, everybody. Good work. Well done. So, yes, a new book on Monday. A new book on Monday. I will see if I get a chance. I will post up a couple of options and see if you want to choose those, or I will just choose one for us. Yay. Well done, everybody. No, I'm really pleased with that. That's a good one. That's I enjoyed that. And a fire dance through the night. Yes. I enjoyed that one. That was a good one. Well done, Jamie. Well done, Jamie. He'll be at Fighting Fantasy Fest on September the 5th. So he will be there to be able to sign books and what have you. You can meet him in the flesh if you want to, if you're going. We're staying up for. I'm pleased. Well, I will let you guys go because it is midnight. And I will say thank you again. That's been an absolutely fun evening. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I'm glad we got to the end. I was worried we wouldn't. I actually thought, personally, I thought we were going to finish a lot earlier. So I'm glad there was a lot more still to go. And that was a nice end. So hooray to us. All I will say is have a fantastic weekend ahead of you. Look after yourselves. Take care. And we'll see you Monday. And beyond that, have fun, whatever you're up to. We'll see you later on. I'm going to shut this music because it's really loud now. Why are you so loud again? And that's made no difference whatsoever. There we go. Really annoying loud music. I should be around on Monday depending how my first day at the new job goes. Yes, excellent. Yes, good luck, Nathan, for Monday. If you're not aware, Nathan, of course, starts his new job on Monday. Yeah, that's fantastic. So good. Okay, listen, have a great weekend, folks. I'll let you go and look after yourselves. We'll see you all on Monday. Take care for more of the same. New books and all. Bye for now.